fires! Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations. My name is SkiniMini.
So close. And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we went over here to check the Babalese embassy and got a little more information from Ambassador Paleno. Apparently, it seems like Manny Cochin was the guy in charge because Mr. Paleno seems a little more timid with this stuff, so it was kind of weird. So, Gumshoe came through and gave us the plans that what everything looked like before the fire. So, and thanks to him, we plugged it into Little Thief, Kay's little machine, and now we're about to examine what's happening. Or what has happened. Okay, so I guess all the stuff in yellow?
Seems to be a good start.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start at the fire. Let's examine the fire. Whoosh.
Whoosh. These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Paleno saw.
With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in.
Kay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time.
Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor until the Agrasso appeared and caused a stir in Babal, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Paleno was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you can put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came to this room before you, and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in? But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
Well, whatever it is, that person burned and made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire's green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you're thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as these green flames?
Oh, it's the ink, yeah? Or the silhouette lantern?
Well, it says on this, which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as... Fire-related?
Yeah, the silhouette lantern.
Yeah, okay.
Runs on wet crystal oil, which also burns green. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's that.
I think we're overcomplicating it. Yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. The lantern. This silhouette lantern. Its green flame comes from the wet crystal oil it's burning.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established that the green flames are caused by wet crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there's only one other thing made from wet crystal oil.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Paleno was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. And we found out earlier in our investigation. What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir? Fine, I suppose. I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand. This is the thing made from wet crystal oil that Ambassador Paleno was mistaken about.
Now it's the ink.
Yeah.
Because he was like, what?
Ooh. He didn't do it like that exactly. Well, you get the gist. Babalese ink is made from wet crystal oil. Oh! So it should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right? Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babalese ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes. However, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames, like a baby.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It appears that... Why was that funny to me? It would appear that I finally found it. The smuggling ring's real gold. Made of Babalese ink, this is the source of the green flames.
Okay, hold on. made of Bubbly's ink. This is the source of the green flames. I'm assuming it's the counterfeit bills because they were made with Bubbly's ink. They are in circulation with zinc font. It's hard to tell if they're fake. Yay! Process of elimination, and it's the only thing that makes sense. All right.
That too. What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Zhangfa.
You're kidding! You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babal's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct? Why, yes, and I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed. Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. But yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
Done. Alright, good. So we got that out the way. Okay, now this, the clock looks like it was moved.
Okay. This grandfather clock. It was apparently in a different position before the fire. According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir. Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock right now, but I don't hear any chiming.
Huh? That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dial in every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damages internal mechanisms or something. Ambassador Plato, maybe take a look inside that clock. Well, sure, go right on ahead. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Miss Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was the long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
That's weird.
Yeah. Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Poleno that put the wire in there.
But perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did.
Huh.
Huh. Dun dun.
Dun dun. Okay, I want to look at the knives in the back.
Okay.
It looks like one of the... Oh. Computer shush. Okay. It looks like one of the Babalese knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem. Especially since the other two knives handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out for the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babal's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babal, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes.
Fine, Edgeworth.
It's not important.
Okay, I guess these document stack of papers.
Oh, okay.
So Babal is really into pushing the tourism industry, huh?
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind?
Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit a studio where they make the Jam Ninja TV show.
Hey, that's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't believe she took me seriously.
Oh. That'd be weird, though. Well... How old is he again? Hold on, I gotta check.
Who, Edgeworth?
Yeah. Oh, we can't tell.
I think in this game he's like 26. 27?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And she's 17.
Hmm.
You can't take her anywhere, Edgeworth.
Oh my god, come on.
Wait another year, you're fine. Alright, let's...
You can use to say it's his sister or something. Why we gotta push the envelope like that?
Because this is the internet, and
Uh-huh.
You know how the internet goes.
I know, I'm part of the internet.
Okay, anyway. Let's look at the flag on top of the fireplace.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, crap, I pushed the... Hold on. Push the partner button on accident. There we go. A fireplace, huh? So the ball's offices have them too. Oh wait, the same thing. Wait.
Oh, 2.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it is. Oh, I can't fast forward it.
Right, let's go over again.
Oh,
There's
I already.
Oh, it's fine. I thought there was going to be something new here. Okay.
You climb inside, blah, blah, blah.
Not covered in soot, I think not.
Alright.
Why couldn't we
okay.
skip that?
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I guess the chair.
That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Well, it doesn't look at all broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I'm a prosecutor and it's part of my job to examine things.
And my job is to be a great thief.
Which is exactly why you're not allowed to touch anything.
Dagnabbit, Edgeworth.
And no, it is not a prosecutor's job to touch everything in a crime scene.
I guess let's examine the statue.
Okay, if it'll let me. Oh, that's you.
So by this time, the Primo statues have already been swapped, right?
They must have been, as this is one that's covered in soot.
What lousy timing. And just about the two countries were about to become friends again, too. It would have been better if I had stolen it for it to get caught up in that fire.
Okay, I think I understand your sentiment.
However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look I think that's supposed to be Edgeworth.
No, I think she's
Oh,
quoting
she's
Edgeworth.
quoting him. However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look the other way. Right?
If you could please stop stealing my lines!
That's adorable. Aw. Okay, let's see. Did we miss anything else? Oh, the window.
Oh. Come on. You can see the Albastian embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were Where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ah, you can see it from here. I was on the 5th floor. That's where the Master II was killed.
What? You don't mean the Master II? Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though the Master II was merely an imposter of the original?
Well, it seems that's where that photograph, the guy jumped out this window.
Right.
So I'm surprised it's not letting us talk about that more. Do we have to talk to you, Poleno?
You can try. Or maybe Gumshoe?
Gumshoe? There we go.
Detective, you took part of the initial ball investigation, correct? Yep, sure did. I also put out both fires, sir. But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First, I tried an elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. You're not supposed to use elevators in fires, right?
Yeah, no, you're not. You're supposed to take the stairs.
Okay. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd been burnt to a crisp. Wait, that's odd. We were always warned our staff that in case of fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator.
There we go.
Okay, oh?
Maybe someone wrote it in a bit of a panic?
Detective, did you see the Yagarasu that came into the Babylese embassy at all? I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir. I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective?
Oh, sweet. Okay, what about during the fire?
The second fire broke out around the time Yagarasu spotted an Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babal, which caused some panic. So no one was able to get a good look at this Yagarasu that entered Babal.
Are you okay?
Who?
You.
Yeah, why? Oh, you mean because the voice and the teeth?
Yeah.
I'm okay for now.
Okay. Alright, just checking.
No, thank you. Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know? Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Algarasu that appeared in Alabasta was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of that fact, the Algarasu that appeared in Babal is also suspect.
You can't be serious! Not when we're this close to capturing the Fae. I mean, Callisto, you!
So the Algarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, and then disappeared.
Okay, what did you see, Mr. Gumshoe?
Mr. Gumshoe?
That's weird.
I've never heard of that before.
Me neither, that was weird.
By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Algarasu? I did, but, well, this embassy is huge, sir.
You got lost, didn't you?
I got separated from the other staff members, and I was lost for a while there. You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you went to guard, Detective? Yo, I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I pressed on I didn't finish the sentence.
You were able to come to Kay's rescue.
Thank you. Oh, is that a fact? Yeah, it was. It was when I was lost and wandering around the third floor hallways, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her. I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Shinna was able to take me away. Wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful. What's the blue mood? Well, still, it's too bad that Agent Shinna got here before I did. I wonder what Agent Shinna was before you found her here. Well, before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
What?
Agent Shinna mentioned something about chasing the Yagarasu herself earlier. Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. And during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You do well to learn from her. Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? We examined everything in this office, but there's one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Plano about it.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Ambassador Plano, there's something I'd like to ask you about. Yes? About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Oh, that's right. You've also paid a visit to Albasta inside the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. Even a pamphlet mentioned that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same. As my room is currently under renovation, we worked hard to make Manny's room look just like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jamma Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth? It's not taken in the ambassador's office, right? Yet another odd expression of Babal's obsessively competitive spirit with Albasta, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I need to connect the dots. Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
Oh, logic time.
Let's do that.
Alright, okay, so we have connected fireplaces, which is bilateral symmetry, Shinna's location, and renovations. So, Ambassador Alba's office fireplace is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace, which would explain hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Which would explain the bilateral symmetry. Yes?
I believe so.
Okay, so connect those. No, not that. There we go. Connect. Ah!
The Albacian and Bubbly sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret passageway?
In Alabas, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house.
Wow, there's a chick like that built a fireplace, sir? What? This MC holds that kind of secret? There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador. I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed. My first thought is that it's likely the killer used a revolving fireplace.
Ugh. It looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So, how do you turn it again?
In Alabas, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace. Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it. Hold it! Ah! You scare me, sir! There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What does this contradiction mean for us? You think maybe we should save the rest of this for the next episode, maybe?
Yes! We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Muhaha. What is it that's missing? And I think I know what it is. So, in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will figure out what is missing from this fireplace. Aha.
Aha.
Alright, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.